So here's something that I find quite fascinating. We are so extremely scared of being vulnerable because vulnerability means I am opening up my soul and everybody can see me and my faults and everything that's wrong with me, and I see it as a weakness. So we don't want to be vulnerable in relationships, but we have no problem celebrating weakness. And what I mean by weakness is complaining about things, complaining about the weather, about our life, about our bodies, about our husbands, our wives, complaining about the politics and the world and everything. So we're celebrating weakness on a consistent basis. And the more we celebrate weakness, what happens? Well, people feel sorry for us. And some people who also celebrate weakness, they agree with you. So then you feel like you're seen. Like you are important, and then people feel sorry for you. Then you also feel like people care, but you don't understand that they actually don't care. They're just trying to make you feel better, but they're not coming from a place of actually respecting you. They're coming from a place of pitying you, but somewhere deep inside you feel good about it. And then if you really celebrate weakness, you actually then also resent people that are strong, people that are doing great in their business, in their careers, people that are successful, people that are making a lot of money. You have to always find a reason for why they are doing it, and it has to always come from something that lives in weakness, because that's where you're living. Oh yeah, they made that money because you know what, they were just lucky. Obviously, or their parents were rich, so of course they make money, or they were just lucky, and you blame things on luck. So what you essentially are saying is, I celebrate weakness and I resent power and strength. What happens then? Well, you then start to not like yourself because you're so filled in your entire system and being with crap and shit coming from the library of shit. So you start to resent yourself, you start being bitter, you start being, like thinking that, oh, everything is against me, the world is against me, it's not my fault. And then you drop into victim mode. And then you live from victim mode, and you try to apply for a job from victim mode, and you try to fall in love from victim mode, and you try to go on a diet from victim mode, and none of it is working for you because you are celebrating weakness. But the thing is with us human beings is that we have a weak person right there, and then we've got a strong person right there, because there are areas in your life that you're very strong in. There's areas in your life where you're actually showing up. Even if it's just one area, one tiny area, or there's been a time in your life where you were strong. So the strong part of you is right next to the weak part of you. But you have fear of bridging that gap, because if you're strong, then you're scared because first of all, you're going to be in the limelight, so people are going to see you. Second of all, you kind of became addicted to all the people that feel sorry for you, and you think if you become strong, what's going to happen to all those relationships? And also maybe you've talked so much shit about people that are strong that if you were to be strong, then it's kind of embarrassing for you. And maybe you have something from your childhood that says that people that are strong maybe make a lot of money, have a good relationships, people that are out there pushing and doing their thing and living a glorious life, those people, we look down on them. We look down on them because they're obviously doing something bad. So I just want you to have a think right now. What are you celebrating? Are you celebrating strength, or are you celebrating weakness? And you have to be honest. Because if you're sitting in the world where you're celebrating weakness and you pretend, no, I celebrate strength, you're being a liar. You have to wake up. And how do you figure this out? Well, I would ask you this question. Would you date yourself? Because that is a fundamental question. If you would not date yourself, I already know you don't like yourself. Most probably you hate yourself. So I would start there. I would absolutely start there. If I don't want to date myself, then obviously I don't think that I'm worthy. And then I would get some help in turning this around. Because you know what? The more you celebrate weakness, the less likely you're going to get the life of your dreams.